Hey, Andrew here, and the power of affirmations. I have played with affirmations sometimes over the years, in different ways. We all psych ourselves up. I can remember going into essays, going into exams, saying, I can do this, I can do this, I know this, I know this, I can do this, and going in and writing a great test. I can remember going into karate competitions and telling myself, I trained hard. The other guy, he didn't train harder than me. I trained harder than him. I'm ready for this. I can do this. I can win. And then taking home trophies. When I was unemployed, I wasn't unemployed. I was a partially employed consultant in a recession, which means I was unemployed. I was working about a week and a half out of 4. You know, I looked at my the amount of money I made at the end of the year, and I worked about 5 months of the year. So I was working, 1 week, 1 month, 2 weeks the next, 1 week. The money was, it wasn't there. I needed a job. I had a little boy and a pregnant wife, and I needed a job. And I told myself, I just repeated to myself that I can do this. I'm good at what I do, that I can, and just simply good self-talk. And so when I got the interview and I psyched myself up for it, and I went in and I did well enough, I got the job. I've done other things. When I was having a rough patch at some point, I said, all right, no more heavy metal. Yeah. I've been a headbanger for 40 years, ever since Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden came out. Run to the Hills was the song that got me. I've been a headbanger for a long time. I think that was 1979, so it's over 40 years. Doesn't matter, I could look it up, but you look it up. But I told myself, no. Classical music only, Mozart, Beethoven, Chopin, Bach. I was feeding my brain better. I stopped reading fiction and only read biographies or autobiographies, not self-help books per se, but books that will help you help yourself, like How to Win Friends and Influence People. Phenomenal book, by the way. I'm on my 3rd or 4th reading of it right now. I'm about a third of the way through it again. What you put in determines what comes out. And so affirmations, as I say, I've played with them at times, and there are people who will swear up, down, and sideways to their efficacy, and I have become one of those. Last summer, when I was determining to become a writer, I wrote down I will be a professional copywriter, and I had my first client 3 months later. Now, with my mental health problems out in the open and the main focus, I don't just write a single line. I write a letter to myself every morning, 5 to 10 minutes. And I don't just copy something out. I have a script in my head, and I do have previous copies of it so that I can do a quick look over there and make sure I'm not missing something. But I wake up, and I've talked about writing a letter of affirmation. It's a full 3-ring binder. Was it 7mm spacing, blue lined, the stuff you used in high school and university for taking notes. I fill that bastard, whole thing, top to bottom, and I write that every single day. And a funny thing has happened. I've been doing it for 5 or 6 weeks, and the depression is not gone, and the ADHD is not cured. That's not going to happen. But they're easier to manage. They're easier to deal with. I have bad days, make no mistake. Today was one. But getting up and writing that letter as the very first thing that I do every morning at 6:20 when I get downstairs. I'm out of bed at 6:14. I'm downstairs between 6:18 and 6:20. I take my stack of papers, out I go. July, fill in the number. I, Andrew Harvey, and then I start. I go. And I write a letter to myself telling me what I am, what I'm going to do, what I strive to do, the things I'm going to accomplish, what I'm dedicating my life to. It's helping. And it's helping so much that I think I'm going to need to dive deeper and deeper into it, because this is something that, like many of the things that I have done, that there's an opportunity there for me to help to explain to you, dear listener, viewer, something that helped me that I think can help you. And this one, that daily letter of affirmation. So, thank you very much for watching. That was my time. Now it's your time. And in the meantime, take care, and you'll see me soon.